Melodies ebusian for Momo Bebre na mo atre mo adwen e story way so. It is just right that I'll read some of your comments and then we also see what people are saying. Now for omo nim the air course omo nim asemo a ye kasa afa ho no. Me de beto dwa na obi ehu the air co enra na yete say ye papa Ibrahim Mahama wato private jet anase ye beka say ne private jet bia wato eba belande na omo mbe celebrate no celebrate no omo a wombe kasetia ne no nso kasetia no but very typical of the NPP asemo no mo kan and say hey Mahama ba me hu NPP guy bi o say Mahama ba na ne nua Ibrahim Mahama ba beto private jet na ne nua Ibrahim no kokonya sika no wen me say it is say politics where we are now face when they will be say Ibrahim Mahama or kokonya sika wen e mo de koto private jet and all that but me mamoti ase say sebi private jet no o koto a enye sebi in tools na makose me to one cedi ni asesa ma and dabi o koto private jet na at least 15 to 18 months at least 18 months and I was say o order and sana ye dia bro into koto private jet one check 1 year 2 years and sana ye the private jet in beden e de bro into say Ibrahim Mahama koto private jet na back in 2026 me calculation e mamoti ase say then likely somewhere in the middle of 2024 and auto private jet no and that time no be enim say nya ndisi ne wa ba mu into we NPP ni now babeji now ka say any Mahama time no kokoto private jet no Mahama time then you are just exposing your ignorance. That's what I said even before having a year information me babe read the article be obi nsem babe through social media so and common sense and the special aid to Ibrahim Mahama, your friend Rafik Mahama, or the Sama Babe Tuja. I will not portray say Ibrahim Mahama private jet ya toye be 2 years ago, early 2024, and auto private jet. Just say 2024 early NPP time kra and auto private jet no na ende and a private jet no ababedu. You be read the comment near head your Ghana for Eka. And then your first time waha me share subscribe and click the notification bell on so. We understand latest news be aba on sa ebeka. Obi biara wutie me bia we fuso. Opese we fuko form in 10 no. Book no screen is on me recommend yama. Your friend your action plan for weight loss. Book no betra when yama miensa to meet this super paper. Me ma 1 month there. We won't send you we fu ebeba form. Na oye Ghana ni na wa brochu na ope book ni bi atwa. And one is call Amazon. Now I search for your action plan for weight loss. O click here. No wato. Ye best ship it. E dia baby bia wo bia. O Ghana has here number near that book so no 055-807-4986. You can call that number and then we'll sort you out. There is a link in the comment box. So to me click so. Now what to me download the book no. E wo phone so. Intino. I say according to Rafik Mahama, special aid to Dr. Ibrahim Mahama, the brand new Bombardier Global 6500 was purchased in early 2024 and underwent extensive manufacturing processes before its final delivery in February 2026. Seni Americano, you don't have to be an expert in aviation to know this. Even some of the luxury cars, people don't know, but even some of the luxury cars, no, a pre-order. How much more private jets? Some of the luxury cars a pre-order, and some of the luxury cars okota krana eche ansan ye de bro. Ghana ni koto normal ka okoto normal Hyundai car kra e wa broche se yen famba enye sa de na na ye ship de ba at least it di some time. Enti say eya say private jets watono and a private jet number be doing Mahama embre so intino eyen sisia no kokoto private jet and then you are exposing your ignorance. You read the comment near the Nkrofo. Obi say it is a common knowledge that airplanes are not like candies you pick up from nearest supermarket. However, because he's related to the president, unscrupulous political agents and their assigns will try to twist the fact. However, he's got the business track record for anyone who cares to know. Obi say, stop lying. It was not bought early 2024. Into you are getting some NPP people who still want to do the propaganda they want to do with it. Say, oh, intro, and yet 2024 be not toy. I say congratulations to Mr. Ibrahim Mahama on acquiring his stunning new Bombardier Global 6,500 private jets. The Jata livery looks powerful and proud. True Ghanaian excellence from engineers and planners. Even better, donating your previous jet as a free emergency air ambulance for Ghanaians in need shows real heart and leadership. Wishing you safe flights, more success, and continued impact, Uncle Ibrahim. I am sure everyone in that room will be saying, who is he? And they will be like, oh, he's a brother of President of Ghana. And they will be like, oh, not surprising. Obi say, mashallah, I just pictured myself the day my new car keys was presented to me. At first glance, I can experience the same feeling in the face of Ibrahim Mahama and his brother face. May Allah grant everyone opportunity to buy what his or her heart desires. Also check Dr. Ibrahim Mahama's godfather, Sir Sam Jonah, right there with him, checking on his Bombardier Global 6,500. I tap into these blessings. I say, them are propagandas, no they even last for 1 week safe. Laughing my ass out. I say, my guy, a businessman bought his private jets. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. I say, this family will be gone sooner than they came in. And never again should Ghana place others in our leadership. Well, because someone who obviously is not happy. I say, funny how plenty of us don't know he'll pay import duty and how the dollar rate has saved him some coins. Also, aircrafts like these are mostly pre-ordered. It's not the walking into a car dealership to buy a car. Oh, this is not big boy status. Also, this proves that the jet was not brand new. It was refurbished to make it look like new. Okay, and so, I don't know what's private jet is brand new, and I'm going to see no, so that all my money look it is a brand new. You see, you know, sometimes I read certain comments on social media, and clearly you can tell. Unim say by obi enumu asem no, obi tumi aka say nipa kro we obi di ye and nipa kro we ondi ye. Yeah, sometimes on social media clearly. Ube who say even it's not even with Ibrahim Mahama, it's even with musicians. Ube who say musician be aya dia chale musician wa born ho modern odi ono ni sika hye bibi mu aye no. Obi a sebe mpredi asa ebia no no kra wonya ni bibi ndi sa ade no no aba be pass comment bi asa de obeso trese sa musician na ade a wa ye no kra na enye hwe kra and oh, and sometimes so you're like, hey chale aba aba tell say we kra trese private jet na enye new and no mo ahye da akwakoye so that e be looking new. How do you even in a sense that you even think about something like this and then one ferry as I'm so about to throw out to social media. Obviously, some people say 2 years payment plan. Hey, but who talk that? Obviously, be like that be why he make everyone they use some astro because he knew a new one was coming. I say Ghanaians keep dying on poor roads while the rich buy new private jets. Still, no train, no tram systems. I say, but that's how a private jet is purchased. You first make a pre-order and it takes between 18 to 24 months to be delivered to you. A simple research will help people understand. And no your comment. Now, you share melodies ebusian phone so comments are munso mumu bebrina edeba a fast story way so. Obviously, this is never a news. He have to buy a nation because of his work and money that he has. Obviously, they celebrated now Mama Solomon say they celebrated E-Levy, which brought us pains, concerts, or say enemies of progress, way every Evans, or say enemies of progress and development. Enjoy the music TV say Jehu is he Kenofoyata. If this is true, then I think they are mad. Is he a presidential government appointee even when the NPP was in power? he was able to purchase one and he didn't arrest him. You guys must be nuts. Louisa say Ibrahim Mahama is the nephew of Nyaho Tamaklo. The mother was the late Joyce Tamaklo, an NPP woman. Jikuno Grace, the Melodies, they are not your brothers. They are enemies of progress, enemies of the nation. Because I said NPP for our brothers, no, and also they are not our brothers. First, I say Melodies. You see the insensitive of the NPP. Someone who is a private person, when it's one private companies and this MP people just wake up to attack the innocent man. Skytrain of the with no way National Ghana Lottery. We do not know where it's end. Okay. Foster. Okay. Technocrats say, forget these MPP clowns. What didn't Kennedy Japan and other MPP stoots say about him earlier? They are just not serious elements. And Rockefeller say, why is the Ghanaian always celebrating someone for buying a private jet? I just don't get it. You don't get why the Ghanaian is celebrating someone for buying a private jet. Even if you buy a Hyundai, why are there people should celebrate you? Because it's technically there is a book, right? And I want every single person to write to read this book. The title of the book is The Psychology of Money. The Psychology of Money has an interesting look, right, at things. I say normally say obiti sika the toka eya ni ebo nipa ko na baso. By the end of the day, technically no nipa ko ne sika swati. Because ebia no kita 1 million. 1 million wakwa kote ebia 600,000 Ghana cedis. Eno di akwa toka. That is say I can 400,000 Ghana cedis, right? But ebia na emra no kita 1 million because one country also kita 1 million into one bona baso. But wakwa toka na acoste 600,000 Ghana cedis no. Sisi I can 400. Not just say 600,000 Ghana cedis ko. I feel mum na bona baso. So I don't know whether that's the angle you are coming from. But it's quite interesting. I understand what you are saying. But the truth of the matter is say, if someone, it's a human thing. If someone acquires something that is enviable, you congratulate that person. That's it. Because it's not something out of the whole world. I can tell you, say, the number of people who have private jets or the number of people who can afford to buy private jets are less than 1%. You can't the population of the world. The number of people who can afford to buy a private jet are less than 1%. So if someone is able to achieve something like that, technically, you praise the person. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, it was your for Montreal comment box, that's it.